Hello YouTube, Al here. It's been a hot minute, but I'm back and I want to talk to you about this guitar. So, if you followed my channel for any length of time, you might have seen a black Squire that was completely relicked and knackered. I got it for about 30 quid, the body and neck, and it was a bit knackered really, but I put one humbucker in it. That guitar died a death. It just wasn't very good, it was heavy. And by chance, I ended up getting a part caster off a mate of mine for a really good price, which involved a Squire Affinity body. It had a no-name Chinese maple neck on it, and I didn't really like the maple neck. There was a bit of a gap in the neck pocket. The satin finish on it felt really cheap, and the neck felt like paper. It just wasn't very nice at all. So I took the neck off the black Squire, I pulled that apart, and I've sold the body on, and I've put the neck on this. So this is an Affinity neck on an Affinity body. It's now all Affinity, baby. Now these pickups are Warman Zebras, but this pickup is a post 2016 model. This is a new Warman pickup. This one is a pickup I just had knocking about for years and years. This is still a Zebra, a Warman Zebra, but this is a pre-2016 spec model. So I bought the neck thinking they were going to match, but they're really quite different. Let me show you very quickly. Just clean. This is the bridge. This is the neck. You can tell the neck's quite a bit louder than the bridge, and it's a lot more full. It's still got that sort of chirp from the ceramic, but it's a lot more full and rich. You might also notice there are square holes on the bobbins of the new one, but not of the old one. So I went online and I ordered a new spec Zebra bridge, which is what I'm going to be installing today, replacing the old one. So I'm going to do a little bit of a sound test with the old Warman, then I'm going to swap in the new one, and then I'm going to do the same thing again. I'm going to try and keep the same strings by just slacking the strings off and taking the neck bolts out, and then I can access the pick guard. It's 2 solder joints, replace the pickup, and we'll do a back-to-back. So the amp I'm using is my custom double barrel. It's a 2x12 solid state amp. I love this amp. I gigged it for years. Technically not quite loud enough to gig with, but it's a great sounding amp. For dirt, I'm going to use a Boss SD1. So I'm going to do a few chords clean, and then SD1 for a little bit of dirt, and then I'll swap in the new pickup. So here we go. So there's a quick blast. You get the idea. Now I'm going to swap the old pickup for the new pickup. Both of these are 4-wire. The new one is 4-wire, of course. I'm not going to do any coil split, nothing fancy like that. Just red and white together and leave them together. And then just, it's literally one solder joint to the ground, back of the pot, and then one solder to the hot wire. Make sure the wire's tucked out the way so I can get the guard back on flat, and Bob's your uncle. So, I'll see you when I've done all that. New pickup's in. I've got the height roughly right. Let's do a quick comparison between the neck and the bridge to see how balanced they are in terms of volume. Bridge. Bit of drive. Does feel a little bit more plummy, a little bit more rich. Forgive any tuning weirdnesses. As I've taken the neck off and put it back on, everything's a bit like, oh, but it will settle down. So there you have it. What do you think? I think that the pre-2016 had a lot more upper mids honk, sort of the tube screamers very clearly on it sort of sound. With this, the SD1 gives it a bit more balls, but it doesn't have that nasal that it had before. So it's a little bit more, there's more low end, there seems to be more top end. It's a little bit less chirpy in the ceramic way, but it still has that ceramic chirpy feel to it. I don't know, it's a little bit more smoothened off at the top end. Let me try something. Let's see how this goes. Don't sound bad, does it? Middle position. Neck pickup. Middle position. Neck. Neck's really loud. It's quite high though, so maybe you should lower it. Bridge. Delay and reverb just coming from the amp, by the way. It's got a great little effects unit in it. That's great stuff. So there you have it. I think I'm going to leave this as it is. I think it's going to be a great little blues strap. Little fat strap. I really like that. It looks like the Squire fat straps that they sell, which is 2 Zebra humbuckers. Obviously the knobs are different. I think this is great. Forgot to mention the bridge is a Wilkinson unit with a big old steel block in it. The whole thing's steel. And the tuners I had knocking about as well, just had them already. And that's Wilkinson as well. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer the new pickup? Do you prefer the old pickup? I'm not going to get rid of the old one, because knowing me, at some point I'll get hold of a guitar that's a one pickup guitar that the pickup's knackered or it's just not very good. So I'm definitely going to use it at some point. It's definitely worth hanging on to. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I think this is a really cool looking, versatile little guitar. Very cool little guitar. The body's made of alder, I think. Effectively a Squire. It's had a new handle and it's had a new head, but it's still a Squire. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye-bye. Bye!